Hello. Today I'm going to be reading to you lines that I underlined in Fahrenheit 451. I haven't read every Ray Bradbury book, but I've read quite a few. Graveyard for Lunatics, Something Wicked This Way Comes, various of his short stories, the one about Venus, or the sun, oh gosh, I don't remember, The Veldt. I read a couple, The Halloween Tree, but regardless, I really liked Ray Bradbury, and it's taken forever for me to get around to this, and I did this year. I'm so glad that I did. With that, let me just read you those lines. It's been a couple months, so I don't know exactly what I'm going to find here. I sometimes think drivers don't know what grass is, or flowers, because they never see them slowly. Did you know that once billboards were only 20 feet long? The cars started rushing by so quickly that they had to stretch the advertising so it would last. How many people did you know that refracted your own light to you? There are too many of us, he thought. There are billions of us, and that's too many. Nobody knows anybody. Strangers come and violate you. Strangers come and cut your heart out. Strangers come and take your blood. Good God, who were those men? I never saw them before in my life. Hello? He said hello, and then said, "What are you up to now?" "I'm still crazy. The rain feels good. I love to walk in it." "I don't think I'd like that," he said. "You might if you tried." "I never have." She licked her lips. "Rain even tastes good." "What do? Go around trying everything once?" he asked. "Sometimes twice." She looked at something in her hand. "They want to know what I do with all my time. I tell them that sometimes I just sit and think, but I won't tell them what. I've got them running, and sometimes I tell them I like to put my head back like this and let the rain fall in my mouth. It tastes just like wine. Have you ever tried it?" "I don't think it's social to get a bunch of people together and then not let them talk, do you? An hour of TV class, an hour of basketball or baseball or running, another hour of transcription history or painting pictures, and more sports. But do you know, we never ask questions. Or at least most don't. They just run the answers at you, bing, 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 and us sitting there for 4 more hours of film teacher. That's not social to me at all. It's a lot of funnels and a lot of water poured down the spout and out the bottom, and them telling us it's wine when it's not. They run us so ragged by the end of the day we can't do anything but go to bed or head for a fun park to bully people around, break window panes in the window smasher place, or wreck cars in the car wrecker place with the big steel ball, or go out into cars and race on the streets, trying to see how close you can get to lampposts, playing chicken and knock hubcaps. I guess I'm everything they say I am, all right. Haven't any friends. That's supposed to prove I'm abnormal. But everyone I know is either shouting or dancing around like wild or beating up one another. Do you notice how people hurt each other nowadays? You sound very old. Sometimes I'm ancient. But most of all, she said, I like to watch people. Sometimes I ride the subway all day and look at them and listen to them. I just want to figure out who they are and what they want and where they're going. Sometimes I even go to the fun parks and ride in the jet cars when they race on the edge of town as midnight and the police don't care as long as they're insured. As long as everyone has 10,000 insurance, everyone's happy. Sometimes I sneak around and listen in subways. Or I listen at soda fountains. And you know what? What? People don't talk about anything. Oh, they must. No, not anything. They name a lot of cars, or clothes, or swimming pools mostly, and say how swell. But they all say the same things, and nobody says anything different from anyone else. It's all abstract. That's all there is now. My uncle says it was different once. A long time back, sometimes pictures said things, or even showed people. So far, I've given you no context to these quotes, trusting you'll pick up, if you know the book, or that the bit of vagueness will lead to some curiosity, and maybe you'll pick it up and want to read more. That said, as I continue, I'm going to give a bit of context and maybe a page number. So this is in reference to Montag's, hopefully I'm pronouncing the name correctly, his job of burning books. You weren't hurting anyone. You were only hurting things. And since things couldn't really be hurt, since things felt nothing and things don't scream or whimper, as this woman might begin to scream and cry out, there was nothing to teach your conscience later. On page 41. For it would be the dying of an unknown, a street face, a newspaper image, and then it was suddenly so very wrong that he had begun to cry. Not at death, but at the thought of not crying at death. A silly, empty man near a silly, empty woman, while the hungry snake made her still more empty. How do you get so empty? He wondered. Who takes it out of you? I think I'm going to end there. Thanks for listening. And if you have a chance to read this book or reread it, I would love to be the source of you starting something new And if you have already read this book, what are your favorite passages from it? I barely got into the plot itself, and there was just already so much that allowed me to reflect on, the present moment and the occurrences happening in the world and what I think about all of it. And that is a part of the beauty of books, both fiction and nonfiction, is this beautiful opportunity for us to interact with them, to converse with them. They are friends. Each book I read is like a journal. I write in them, I underline passages, I communicate with the authors. And that's beautiful. So yes, I loved this book, and maybe I'll continue reading some passages. This is also for me to document what stood out to me and bring it to my attention again. So I hope you enjoyed. And if you're so inspired, pull out a book that you have annotated and reread some of those annotations. See what you think now. Love you lots, and I'll see you tomorrow.